the Amazon River where it rains 385 days a year. And if you do the math, that's like, I don't know, every other week or so. But if you look to either side of the boat, you'll see some monarch butterflies. Their wingspan can range from 12 inches to a whopping 1 foot. That's why they're called the rulers of the Amazon. Oh, fun fact about this river, the Amazon. If you get in the water here, you'll get a rash. Now, if you look over here, you'll see Inspiration Falls. It gets its name because the more you look at it, the more you're inspired to go. Deeper into the jungle, that is. Everybody say, ooh. Everybody say, ah. Everybody say, Skipper Ramon, you're doing so great up there.
Good, Mom, you're doing so great up there.
Oh, that's inspiration if I've ever heard it. Let's keep going. Round in the bend, we switch to the Congo River, deep in the jungles of Africa. And fun fact about the Congo here, if you get in the water, you'll get a rash. But if you look straight ahead, you'll see boats, baits, and bites. It's a shop run by our local fearless skippers out here in the Congo, but I don't see anyone. Canoe? Yeah, all jokes aside, maybe, I don't know. All jokes aside, there should be a couple of fearless skippers setting up a welcoming party for us, but nothing scares off a fearless skipper except for like a giant snake. And really, what are the odds of a giant snake being, oh, wait, I'm going to stay over here. You'll stay on that side. That's the most dangerous thing I've seen in the jungle all day. I stand corrected. That is the most dangerous thing I've seen in the jungle all day. Looks like that band of guerrillas found the camp, destroyed all the munitions, and now they're just having a blast. Oh, that was close. Let's get out of here. On the bright side, I couldn't get that truck started this morning, but they got it to turn over. Yeah, it's a silver lining, I guess. But it looks like we're switching to another river, the Nile River, longest river in the world, stretching on for over 4,000 miles. That's miles and miles and miles of river, and if you don't believe that, you're in disbelief, but I like that energy. Fun fact about the Nile, if you get in the water here, you'll get a rash. But hey, these are African elephants. You can tell they're African elephants because we're in Africa, they're elephants. Trust me, I know these things. I went to college for this. Now, I'd like to point out this lovely sandstone formation here. Most people take it for granted. I think it rocks. Speaking of rocks, we've made it to the African veldt where the hand of man has never set foot. Now, this is a watering hole, and there's a lot of animals out here this afternoon. We've got wildebeest, giraffes, impalas, zebras, vultures, and this pride of lions teaching us the #1 rule of the jungle. Don't be a zebra. It's okay, kids. He's sleeping. Yeah. Oh boy, let's get out of here. 33 miles per hour. That's as fast as a horse. Or the rhinoceros, not Skipper Felix. Yeah. I told him, don't get out of your boat in the jungle, but what do I know? Yeah, I'm sure he got the point in the end. But if we help him now, he's never going to learn, so we're just going to leave him. But don't look now. We're entering crocodile country, and this is one of the most dangerous parts of the river. As we clock a couple of crocodiles on the riverboard. Now that's all Smiley, and that's his girlfriend Ginger. Watch out for her, though. Ginger snaps, and she's one tough cookie. Oh boy, but if you look straight ahead, you'll see Schweitzer Falls, named after the famous explorer and founder of the Jungle Cruise, Dr. Albert Falls. Everybody lean this way for me. We don't want to get wet. I don't know where that water's been. That's going to be a close one. You might. Now, we're not going under the falls, but there will be a pop quiz, so keep it in mind. We'll go over it later. Now, a lot of people like to ask me, Ramon, how did you land your job here as a jungle skipper? And, well, it's kind of plain to see. I took a crash course, and now I'm just kind of winging it. Yeah, my career's been in a tailspin ever since, but what can you do, right? When you've been in the jungle as long as I have, you just begin to smell. Smell danger, that is dangerous. We enter this hippo pool. This is not good. Hippopotamus look friendly and playful, but they're some of the most vicious animals you can meet on a river. They've been known to charge boats, just like that one! Red light! Hey, I said red light! You're out of the gate! Get back down! But out of the hippo pool and into the fire as we find what's left of Skipper Felix's boat. Looks like it's run ashore and been overrun by a troop of chimpanzee. How unexpected. But everybody knows the old saying, right? 5 chimpanzees, you should be okay. 7 chimpanzees, you'll be in danger. There's only 5 there, so as long as there's not like 2 more around the corner here, we should be fine. And really, what are the odds of... That one's got a net! Everybody get down! They released the butterflies! We're in so much danger! They learned to use tools! Oh no! I might have overreacted a bit. My apologies, everybody. But hey, we made it through that ordeal just in time for the 8th wonder of the world. The reason we all woke up this morning, the main event. You love it, you know it, the back continent yet again. We are now on the Mekong River, deep in the heart of Cambodia. And fun fact about the Mekong, if you get in the water here, the crocodiles will get you. And then you'll get a rash. But if you look straight ahead, this is new. Looks like an earthquake opened up this ancient Cambodian shrine. Most likely built by ancient Cambodian Shriners. What do y'all say? Should we take a look inside? Yeah, this looks painful. It looks like a root canal.
Say a root canal.
Is everybody here? If you're not all here, raise your hand. Yeah, me neither. Oh, it's hot. Now, it looks like we've stumbled into a sacred Indian elephant bathing pool. How fun. Can anybody tell me how you can tell these are Indian elephants? We're in Cambodia, man. Pay attention. Come on, let's swim over this. Feel free to take plenty of pictures. They all have their trunks on. Oh, that one under the waterfall, that's my favorite. Showing us exactly what happens when you stay in the shower too long. You turn into an elephant. Almost happened to me once. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I don't take showers. Let's get out of here. Oh no, he's gonna spray the boat. Everybody get down, get down. That was close. You know, a lot of people think that's water that comes out of their trunks. It's not. Now, it looks like we're approaching the end of our tour here today on the river, so I'd like to take a moment to point out some of my favorite plants here in the jungle. But here comes our last stop at the Jungle Cruise, and everybody knows what it is, right? It's the gift shop, Trader Sam's gift shop to be exact. Now, as you can see by the merchandise, we've got a lot of assorted hats for sale of varying shapes and sizes. And that is because, fun fact, skippers are expert capsizers. Yeah, that one goes over a lot of people's heads. Like the hats. Now, the sign says back in 15, but I haven't seen Sam in a really long time. I hope he's doing okay. Thankfully, he left the shop fully manned. Most people think the monkeys are in charge, but I gotta address the elephant in the room. Yeah, but so begins the most dangerous part of our journey, and that is, of course, the return to civilization. And with the return to civilization, we must set up our rules of civilization yet again. For your safety, please remain seated, keeping your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the boat at all times. Parents, please watch your children. Children, please watch your parents. Now, as you can see up ahead, there is a dock on the left and a dock on the right. When you exit, please make sure to use the dock on the right. I know it's a paradox, it gets confusing, but if you use the one on the left, you'll trip, fall in the water, and we'll never see you again.